I'm sure you must have heard all that has been going on concerning Standard Lithium and its stock, SLI stock. So the popular research firm Hindenburg, okay, came up with this piece that was written early in the session of the 3rd of February. That was Thursday, the 3rd of February. It says a short sale on Thursday alleged that Standard Lithium Inc. plans to introduce lithium for electric vehicle batteries in Arkansas is based on technology that does not work. Hindenburg said it has taken a short position in a Vancouver-based company. Okay, so the company later on responded late in that session, I think at the close of that session, and this is what it said. This is a disclosure, an SEC disclosure. Says Standard Lithium believes the report is clearly intended to benefit Hindenburg Research, which itself has disclosed that it stands to profit in the event that the stock price of Standard Lithium declines. Standard Lithium cautions investors not to take decisions based on this report, and instead strongly encourages them to consult credible and informed sources, including Standard Lithium's filings with the Canadian Securities Authorities and the US SEC prior to making investment decisions. So, and amongst one of the things they pointed out was that this CEO was also in a failed business before, you know. So amongst other things, you know, we have seen that folks on stock tweets have some are against, some are for. You know, obviously when you get anything from anything from any short seller, any research firm that is into short selling, you will definitely see a reaction that will be such that, you know, there will be a push to counter that, you know, a push to pull back, you know, push back against that, against anything, any such report, you know. And in some cases, you know, the accusations or the allegations may even have some credibility, but at the same time as well, in such cases, the companies in question may take advantage of that criticism, may take advantage of the light that has been shining on them to, you know, start doing the right thing, you know, you know. So I believe that you just have to take everything. You have to consider two of them. You have to consider what the researchers are saying, Hindenburg Research is saying, you know, and also consider what this company is saying. You know, all of them, you know, you really can't trust any of them. You really shouldn't trust any of them. You know, the company, the folks in the company there, you know, they are there to make money. You know, they're probably genuinely doing business. We can clearly see that they have a plant in place. I believe they are, you know, doing things. You know, people can validate some of the things they are doing. You know, so they're there to make money. Hindenburg is also clearly, you know, has indicated they're there to make money. So you have to, you know, believe either side. Believe Hindenburg is strictly trying to make money, and probably, you know, is pushing this narrative. And you also have to believe that maybe Standard Lithium, and also the fact that its CEO has this alleged reputation, you have to also believe that you know, maybe they're just there, you know, maybe not really pursuing it, or the technology is not there and all that stuff. You know, you have to believe the both sides, believe whatever they're saying. So you have to weigh them and balance them and see how you're going to proceed with these things. See how you're going to proceed with them, so that, you know, because you really can't trust anybody. You know. So what some of them are now saying is that Hindenburg doesn't lie. They're citing this fact that this founder of Nikola stepped down. You know, when the what does it say here? It says what does the headline say? It says here okay, Trevor Milton, founder and executive chairman of Nikola, resigned after an investment fund accused him of making false assertions about his company's technology, which is similar to what they are alleging against Standard Lithium about their technology. So some people are now pointing out that because Hindenburg got this one right, or rather because the founder of Nikola resigned, then they must be saying the truth in this case, in the case of lithium. It will not always be the case. It may not always be the case. You can imagine that if these guys find an easy case, a genuine case, they will easily report it. They are going to make money. But they're strictly, these guys are in business. They are a commercial outfit. They are not there, they are not funded by the FBI or anything like that. They are strictly out there to make money. So at the same time, they could be saying you may not trust them as well. You shouldn't really trust them because of the simple fact that they are out there to make money. So as I said, you have to believe them, and at the same time also believe Standard Lithium. Believe them, and then balance distance. Watch them. Don't trust any of them. Just be neutral and just observe them and see. So how are you going to it's going to affect your investment decision in SLI stock is the big question. That's the big question there. So, and of late we can see that as early as not too long ago in December, that was early in December, yes, pretty much. It says the US Department has launched an expansive criminal investigation into short selling by hedge funds and research firms, thrilling legions of small investors and other skeptics of the tactics that investigative firms used to bet on stock declines. The probe, run by the department's fraud section with federal prosecutors in Los Angeles, is digging into symbiotic relationships between funds and researchers, hunting for signs that they improperly coordinated trades or broke other laws to profit, according to people familiar with the matter. So some are even saying that even with this investigation, more and more reports are still being issued regardless. So you have to strictly don't trust anybody at all. Do not trust anybody at all. So we can see what happened. This is this is where it closed as at the 2nd of February 2022. That's Wednesday 2nd. And then when the market opened, it plunged all the way down to, see that this is 9:33, 3 minutes into the session. The stock is already down huge. You can see that, a huge plunge. But being that it is a case of a short report, concerning a short report, from Hindenburg, you can expect that market participants will easily and straight away jump in to buy back that dip, and that was exactly what happened. And then those who were afraid, they've seen that at least they can they've clawed back some of the losses, sold further, and it even probably fell to where it was as well, where it was before, and then they are back again. So this is where we're no doubt facing. We're looking at short squeezes here, definitely short squeezes here. But fortunately, it was the lows started to get higher, but it never really stopped there. Now fell again. We now saw yet another squeeze up here, and the lows now started getting low. We saw another squeeze up here, yet another squeeze up here. Yet another one here. A couple of them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 of them, and indeed today's on. Okay, 7. Yeah, what are we talking about? 7. This is still wins. This is still the third. 7, 8, a huge one. 8. So this is 8 of them, 8 squeezes, and it showed that the loss was minimal. So, and from there it has continued to extend, and Right now in this post-market session, it is at $6.25. It's still very far away from that high of $7.29, $7.28. But before that time as well, the stock was retracing, was quite bearish, then, and because of this that decline, it has lost its billion-dollar status. It has lost that status. Yeah. So what we can see here is that it appears to be improving within a longer-term upwards trend, although it's presently below its 200-day moving average. That average is rising due to prior gains in SLI shares. Additionally, the MACD histogram, which used to measure the near-term trend, is above zero. It's also lagging the S&P 500. So let's look at what they're talking about. That will be the daily model, one-year chart. Let's see what they're saying there. Let's see. While we wait for that, we'll see what's how things panned out here. 8.624 million shares crossed the tape. Is it optionable? I believe it might be optionable. Yes, it's optionable. And top movers, let's see. In terms of gains, the 18th of February, 750 calls were the biggest gainers, 105%. So let's see whether that's a chart here. Okay, that's the chart, and we can still see that this is the underlying trend. You see that, but the stock itself, yes, it has been. You can see it's been crashing. It's been declining since the 27th of October last year. That was when it started to decline, and obviously, yes, all the other stocks in that space as well have been also in the decline. Even some of them are even doing much worse, but it was in a strong bearish trend since from last year up till October, so it held on really well. I can imagine that all of these declines started when the Build Back Better bill started to face headwinds. So yes, this is why we are talking. This is why it's saying here that it appears to be improving within a longer term upwards trend. Okay, yes, it appears to be improving. Yes, is it improving? Yes, let's see. Yes, it's well, inching up. Maybe that's why that's the case. That's why it's indicating that it appears to be improving now. So momentum is strongly bearish. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is falling as investors sell shares and drive the price lower. So because of that, yesterday's impact, yes, maybe it's more. It has overwhelmed everything now. It has definitely clearly overwhelmed the momentum. You can see that it's bearish, declining. Yes. So the volume was for this session was heavier than usual, trading 8.313 to 8.317 million shares versus an average of 1.486 million shares per day during the last 12 months. The unbalanced volume indicator is bearish. The slope of the indicator is negative and suggests that there is lack of buying interest in the stock. So Standard Lithium has countered the allegations that their technology is not working, and so see what you make of Standard Lithium stock. Left to us, will say believe either side, believe what Hindenburg is saying, and also believe what Standard Lithium is saying, because Standard Lithium is there to make money, and Hindenburg research is out there to make money. So be neutral. Rather, when you believe that both of them, then you stand neutral and see what you can make for yourself, and yeah, decide what it is for you, and see how it goes from there. So thank you very much for watching this video.